Hi everybody. Hi. Hello. It's me. I'm back again for the second time this week. Hi. Hello. Hi. um. How are my dearest degenerates doing today? um. Happy birthday. Thank you, Frog. Thank you. Um. House on the beans. Now this is the actual happy birthday. Now this is the actual happy birthday. Yeah, yes. Today's the actual day. Today's the actual day of. Yes, yes. Thank you, thank you. Hi, sorta. Hi, Frog. Hi. how, how are you doing? How are you doing today? How are all of you degenerates doing today? How are all of you doing today? I hope fantabulistic. I know it's I know it's I know it's I know it's what do you call it? A Monday. So you know, um, so you know Mondays can be quite rough for some people. Yeah, but yeah, I hope it's going good though. I hope so. um, yeah. Um, but hi everybody. Hi. um, yeah. Um, um, I'm doing good. How is birthday boy doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. Not going to lie though. Not going to lie though. My day has just begun, so I'm a little sleepy. I'm a little tiny bit sleepy, and but nevertheless, but nevertheless, nevertheless I'm here. Because because I really wanted to what do you call it? I really wanted to do a birthday stream because I've never done one of those before. I've never done one of those before. And actually, what do you call it? Actually, I kind of was admittedly, I kind of was admittedly this week kind of, how do I put it? I was kind of, I was kind of, um, like I was kind of struggling to like think of what to do, for my birthday stream. And I kind of was like, and I kind of was like, because I kind of it was like kind of under this like assumption that it had to be some great big extravagant thing, and then I was like, no, no, wait a minute, it doesn't have to be, and yeah, and so yeah, but but yeah, it doesn't have to be, yeah. Admittedly, I was kind of nervous a little bit because of that reason, but then I was like, no, no, there's nothing wrong with spending at least a bit of my birthday with my degenerates. Even if nothing massive, life changing happens. But yeah, go. I don't know. I'm being silly. I'm being silly. and I do tend to overthink things a lot. Yes, I do tend to overthink a lot. Yes, but yeah. So this may be a short stream. This may be a shorter stream than like say yesterday. Just because I kind of, just because I kind of do just because I kind of do have I kind of do have I kind of do have to I kind of do have celebrations and think and what is it, merry making, if you will, to do for my birthday. So yeah, this this may be a bit short of a stream, but nevertheless, yeah. Did you get any presents yet? Um, no. um, um, well, I mean, aside from the ones on the table that you see before you here, no, technically. And technically, these aren't even really presents, these are decorations. But I found these, and I found these around the lab. I found these around the lab, and I was like, yes, these will do. These will do. By the way, in case you haven't noticed, I decorated the lab specifically for this occasion. I know it looks like a bit of a, I know it looks a bit like a rejected Willy Wonka room, but but I thought it was fitting. I thought it was fitting, and And hey, I mean, I got a cake. I got a cakey for all of us. And the presents that that, like I said, don't really have anything. They're just for decoration. Yeah. Um. Happy birthday, Sorta. Thank you, Miku Jess. Am I late? I brought pizza. No, no, we're just barely getting started. Yeah, we're just barely getting started. Um, and we're just barely getting started. I was explaining about how this might be like a bit of a short stream, at least compared to like say yesterday's. Just because, yeah. Um, actually, I'm going to celebrate my birthday more after this stream as well. So yeah, so yeah, but I wanted to spend a bit of my, but I wanted to at least spend a bit, at least a bit of my birthday with my teachings, cause like I said, cause like I was going on about earlier, I didn't really get to do that, last year because funny story, because the funny thing is funny story, I wasn't actually a, um, I wasn't actually a VTuber last year around this time. Around this time. I know. I know. Ludicrous. Insane. But yeah, I wasn't really a VTuber, and as a result, I didn't stream. So I didn't really have a means or a reason really to. Um, but yeah, um, I really wanted to do a birthday stream, and so yeah, we're doing it. I'm not going to lie though. I'm not going to lie though. I'm not going to lie though. Um, I did kind of admittedly, I'll admit, that's a little embarrassing. I'll, I will admit, I kind of did look up, a bunch of like, uh, other V, I kind of did look up a bunch of VTuber birthday streams, because I genuinely was like, I have watched a couple of VTuber birthday streams, but what do they do again? And I watched a couple, and basically I conducted research. Okay, I am a researcher after all. And basically what I kind of picked up was most VTubers do one, if not all, of four different things. They either do one, a donathon, which I can't do a donathon. Maybe sometime in the future, but not now. Not now. That staying up and streaming for like 48 hours non-stop is insanity. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can do that. I actually do not know if I'm actually able to do that. Maybe like I said in the future, but but not now. Not now. um yeah, because because I know of a couple. I know of a couple that are actually having donathons right now. Yeah, and stuff. And I was like, no, I can't do that. Um, and then the other thing, that I've seen, that like all your streams feel short because they're fun, so they go by so fast. Yeah, actually, and yeah, I relate to that sentiment a lot. Actually, Miku Jess, like I kid you not, it was a 2 hour stream. It was like a 2.5 hour stream yesterday, um, something like that. It was like a 2.5 hour stream yesterday, or 2 hour and 20 minutes, and it didn't even feel that way. It felt like if I drew all that and chit chatted nonsense like as I do, for like only like 15 minutes or so, maybe 30 minutes at most. And I was surprised when I finished stream, and I was like, I've streamed for 2 hours and 20 minutes. Yeah, but yeah. Yeah, yeah, um, yeah, what do you call it? But yeah, it's my birthday today. I'm arbitrarily getting older. Getting older. How older? Now that's a mystery in and of itself, isn't it? but but yeah, but yeah, hmm, um, um, What was I going on about? I was going on about something. I was going on about something. Hmm. Oh yeah. I was going on about the research that I conducted. I was going on about the research that I conducted. I was like, I've seen VTuber birthday streams also do karaoke and community games. Yeah, that's actually the other thing that I kind of also found out when I was conducting my research this week. It is that is community games, or even just playing a game, or even just playing a game that kind of involves and involves community to some extent, are very common. Yes, yeah. And karaoke. I've never done karaoke. I've never done karaoke. I've never done karaoke. And I wouldn't necessarily be opposed to it, but like, I don't know. See, the thing is, like with anybody, right? I feel like everybody kind of assumes and imagines that they sound good when they sing, right? I feel like everybody kind of, to some extent, feels, ah, yes, I can sing. I can speak. I can hold a note. I can hold a note if I really tried. But I don't know, because what if I say, oh yes, I can sing, and then I just go out there and I just go out there and I'm just like, um, what's this? My mind is going blank with songs. I was going to say an example, and my mind is going blank with songs. Um, um, hmm, hmm. Like, what if it's just like pure voice cracks all along the way? Although you could argue that with, although you could argue that with constant voice cracks, you could, in theory, in theory, sing like country. You know what? Because I swear, voice cracks are no, maybe they're not called voice cracks, but I swear that kind of something similar to a voice crack is very common in country. I don't in country music. I don't listen to country music very often, but I do know that sometimes they do go like, they kind of go like, well, I can't do it. It's simple. It's simple. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's like, gosh, I was going to give an example, but like, like it's very commonplace in like country sometimes, mainly old country. Mainly old country, I have found to go like I went down to the bayou and picked me up a truck. Or something like that. I'm sorry. That was I'm sorry. That was in the spur of the moment. I'm sorry. um um oh gosh. It's impolite to ask a lady her age. Does that apply to femboys? De- Debut said. um hmm. I mean I mean wait, debut sad. Debut sad. Oh, right. Debut. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. On my debut, it was just question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Yeah. On my debut, yeah, yeah. I'm actually surprised. I'm actually surprised. You remember that? Yeah. And on my age, on my age, yeah, it did have just question mark. It did have just question mark on it. Yeah. Um, but I do remember specifying that I am an adult. I am an adult. Okay. but, 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 but yeah, I never specified. I never specified the number. Um, as long as you put your soul into it, it's hard to mess up karaoke. See, you say that, Frog, but like, but like but like I've seen people, not VTubers, but I've seen people put their soul into it. Like put everything they have into it, and they're just kind of like yelling into the the microphone or something. Like how do I put it? Like they're not even really holding the melody, really. They're just kind of shouting. Although, in theory, like with the country music, you could argue if you're singing something that requires shouting, like metal, then it's fine. Then actually you're doing a good job. Then you're actually doing a good job. You know? Like if you're singing something like punk or something like what you call it, really any metal genre, except obviously like classical metal and things of that nature, you know. Um, but if you're singing like hardcore punk, which actually, fun fact, hardcore punk is one of my favorite genres. I know it doesn't. I know I might not seem like the kind of person that would be, but I am. I do appreciate the hardcore punk rock. Um, Karaoke is for everyone, no matter the ability. Just ask my mother. What's the opposite of a siren? A banshee. What's the opposite of a siren? A banshee? We still let her sing. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. That's fair, that's fair. Yeah. Um, but, that's fair. That's fair. Um, um, but, hmm. I don't, I, I just don't know what I would sing now. I don't know what I would sing now if I did karaoke, you know? Because believe it or not, there are a few, I don't know what I would sing now if I did karaoke. I know a few songs by heart. I technically know a few songs by heart. I know a few songs by heart, like I know all the lyrics to them, but they're not like they're not like the standard um songs sung by VTubers. You know? They're not like the standard songs sung by VTubers. They're kind of just like you know how most VTubers just kind of like sing like a lot of like, oh gosh, what is it? Like Vocaloid songs and like J-pop songs and things of that nature, right? Sometimes if they're feeling a little bit spiffy, they might do a meme song. Um but I don't really know any but off the top of my head except for, well, actually wait. Um so I do kind of technically know. I do technically kind of know a few now that I'm thinking about it. I do kind of technically know a few now that I think about it. Like for example, I know but they're kind of like they're kind of either like parody songs, like meme parody songs, or they're kind of like the English version of the Japanese version of said song. like do you remember the do you remember the do you remember the what do you call it? The um gosh, what is that? Gosh, what was the name of that song? um no, my memory is terrible. I just went back and checked the stream this morning. Oh. Oh, I see. I see. You I see. Okay. You decide. I see. I Yeah, because even I've kind of forgot that I put that. Even I kind of forgot that I just put question mark under my age. Even I forgot that. Oh, I need a drink of water. um, My Chemical Romance and Linkin Park. I've actually never. Wait, have I listened to My Chemical Romance? My Chemical Romance is like the O. My Chemical Romance isn't My Chemical Romance like the O. Like for lack of a better word, isn't it like the emo band? Isn't it like the emo band? Like it's like they're like the originators kind of like that sound of emo music kind of like they're the main guys. They're the main people. Yeah, yeah. I thought yeah, yeah. I could have sworn, yeah. I am I actually do not know. I actually do not know any My Chemical Romance songs. I know it's crazy. Who doesn't know a My Chemical Romance song? But I kind of don't. I kind of really don't, except for the Black Parade. That's like the only song that I kind of know, and even then I don't know all the words to it. I just know like my father took me to see the marching band. Da 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 da. And then I don't know what comes after that. um, what kind of music you usually listen to? I thought for sure you listened to emo music. I thought you listened to emo music for sure. Um, actually, so I'm kind of like someone that listens to. I'm kind of somebody that listens to everything, and I know what you're saying. Oh, I know what you're saying. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, oh, sure, everything. I've totally heard that before. But no, when I mean everything, I mean, okay, well, most of everything. Most of everything. I don't know, kind of depends. Sometimes like I kind of go through phases. I kind of like go through phases where like for a couple months I'll be into this genre or maybe these couple genres, and then like these other months I'm into like I'm more into like these couple genres, and then in the following months I'm more into these couple genres. It kind of fluctuates, but I can appreciate music from a ton of music, like a ton of music. Um, the music that I usually listen to, varies because of that reason. Like for example, right? For example, right now, um, um, for example, right now, in this specific point in time, the music that I kind of have been listening to a lot, um, well, I don't even know if you would consider it music since it's technically considered anti-music. But technically the stuff the thing I've been listening to right now, like currently, has been like a ton of like noise. A ton of like noise core, if you know that. If you know what that is. And like those extreme like how do I put it? It's like I've kind of been listening to like harsh noise and noise core. I know. And like some breakcore along there with it. Some breakcore along there with it. That's what I've been listening to mainly right now. But but it depends, right? Because like I said, right? I kind of go through phases. So like a couple months ago, the main thing that I was listening to was like soul music and like Motown, if you know what that is. um, yeah, it depends. I go through phases. Yeah, I will say though, I'm definitely way more familiar with like goth music, what is technically considered like old school goth music than emo music. Technically, or as they called it back then, new wave. I think it's called new wave. Yeah, like I know one single song by The Cure. I know one single song by The Cure. You know, one of the goth bands of back then. You know, although admittedly, it's kind of like when they were more in like their pop kind of phase. Although admittedly, it's kind of like when they were more in like their pop kind of phase, which it's the song "Boys Don't." Boys Don't Cry. Yeah. Um, you probably have heard it. It's the one that's like, I would get down on my knees and beg forgiveness, plead with you. But I know that it's too late and you've already gone away. So I try to laugh about it, cover it all up with lies. that kind of. I know that song. That song I actually know most of it. I might confuse a couple of the lyrics, but that one for the most part I do know. Yeah, and like and just kind of like a couple, random, arbitrarily goth songs. You've probably heard of Friday, I'm in Love. Oh yeah, I've heard of that. I don't know all the lyrics to it, but I do know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah. I do know what you're talking about. Yeah. It's been a while since I've heard that song though. It's been a while since I've listened to it. um yeah. Yeah. It's been a while since I've listened to it. But like it's actually been a while, and now that I think about it, it's been a while since I've listened to like goth music in general. Like it's been a while. Like I want to say it's like been a couple months, yeah, since I've listened to like the likes of like Soshi and the Banshees and all of those. Like it sounds bad, but I swear there's a band called Alien Sex Fiend. All right, I swear. I know it sounds bad, but I swear it's a band. It's a real thing. It's a real thing. Um, um, hi, hi, Professor. Happy birthdays. Hi, Pancakey. Hi. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, to the casual birthday stream. Yeah, we have cake and we have presents that aren't actually presents. They're just decoration, but they're there. They're there in spirit. They're there. um, but yeah. Um, I was I was going on about I was going on about karaoke, and we were kind of talking about karaoke and like the music that I'm into and stuff. Mhm, mhm, mhm. um, but yeah, yeah. The only song that I know for sure, though, like all the words to for the most part, that's goth is just yeah. Um, Boys Don't Cry. Yeah, that's like the main one that I know. Do you like metal and rock like Nirvana or Metallica? Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, I do actually. I do like Nirvana a lot actually. Actually, fun fact, Nirvana was actually technically the first ever band that I listened to. Um, that definitely I want to say sparked my metal journey, if you will. Because up until that point I didn't really listen to any metal at all. I listened to rock, but not metal technically. Um and technically Nirvana is like one of the earliest bands that I can remember listening to that kind of sparked that interest in metal. And then after that I would go on to listen to like Motorhead and stuff like that. Um and as for Metallica, um, don't be mad at me, right? Because it's kind of a touchy subject. I know it's kind of a touchy subject, but um, I've never really liked Metallica all that much. Um, I kind of. I know. I'm sorry. I'm not. I know. Shocking. I know. I might go back to the silly pad itself for this. Um, but I've never really liked Metallica all that much. I kind of was more of a fan I've kind of was always more of a fan of Megadeth more. Yeah, I kind of always liked um Megadeth more. Mm, and yes, I know and yes, I know. Da 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 da. It's like sweating bullets. Da 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 da. Yeah. But yeah. I Gosh, when I first listened to "Sweating Bullets" by Megadeth, I thought that was like the most hardcore, awesome thing that I've ever listened to. You know, it's funny, right? It's funny, right? When you listen to like any kind of like extreme, you know, it's so funny, right? When you listen to like any kind of like extreme metal or kind of like up the ante, I guess, in like your metal listening, you always think, at least for me, I always thought like every new thing that was like slightly more heavy was like the most incredible hardcore thing I've ever heard. And then it turns out no, it wasn't. It wasn't at all. Like I remember a point I was so silly. I was so foolish. I remember a point where I thought 3 days grace was like the most hardcore was like the most hardcore thing I have ever listened to. Yeah, I listened to Let's Start a Riot and I was like, oh my gosh, that oh my gosh. I I'm, you know, I'm living dangerous. I'm living dangerously. Golly gee, goodness. And oh gosh, yeah, I remember that was so long ago. um, for me, growing up, it was stuff like Linkin Park, Evanescence, Within Temptation, Avril Lavigne. Oh, and have you heard of the Avril Lavigne have you heard the Avril Lavigne conspiracy theory? um, no, I haven't actually. I haven't actually heard of the Avril Lavigne. The Avril Lavigne. She has a fun name to say. Avril Lavigne, Avril Lavigne, Avril Lavigne, Avril Lavigne, Avril Lavigne, Avril Lavigne. Um, I haven't heard the Avril Lavigne conspiracy theory. I haven't. If you want, you can enlighten me. But yeah, um, I have several albums of Metallica, and not a single one of actual. Wait, I have several albums of Metallica covers, and not a single one of actual Metallica. That's not even the same genre. They're not even the same genre. Oh, wait, what do you mean like Metallica like Metallica but like classic rock cover? Like Metallica but like punk cover? Metallica but like ska cover? I I only mentioned ska because I only mentioned ska because I know ska was like popular back then. I was never into it because I kind of admittedly did not find out about it until like many years after like its popularity died off. But I know that it was popular like when Linkin Park and like when Linkin Park and like all that was popular, you know, like Green Day and all of that was popular. Yeah. I know that was popular. Sublime, I know when that was popular, yeah. But yeah. But yeah. I like Nirvana a lot actually. I like Nirvana a lot. Yeah. The 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 my favorite Nirvana song, if you want to know what it is, um because I do have a favorite Nirvana song. I do have a favorite Nirvana song. And it's um Breed, I think. Breed. Yeah. I think it's Breed. I think. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. Yeah. It's the one with that really it's the one with the really gnarly intro riff where it's like and then it's like and then it's like we can build a house, we can build a tree, I don't even care. We don't have to breathe. And yeah, I don't know the full lyrics to that song, but yeah. I like that song a lot. That one's probably my favorite. I don't know what it is about Kurt Cobain, but he's kind of hard to. I don't know what it is about Kurt Cobain, but he's kind of has a very hard like. I kind of have a hard time deciphering what he's saying. Whoa! I just listened to it. It's a banger. Yeah, I know, right? It's one of those songs that definitely always, I'll admit, it's definitely one of those songs that always gets me like hyped up, for lack of a better word. Just the do dun 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 dun. Yeah. Um um that and the song, oh gosh, what is it? I don't know what this song is, but it's kind of very similar in that it's kind of like it's kind of like the song where it's like it's very similar. It's the song that goes like, "Come on." It kind of like uses that thing where that kind of uses like that one song, but kind of very like in a very gnarly way where it's like, "Come on, smile on your brother, everybody get together, try to love one another right now." And then it just hits you with the most distorted guitar. It's like it, and then just super fast drum beat like, and it's like, when I was an alien. It's like cultures weren't opinions or something like that. Yeah. It sounds more upbeat from their other songs. Yeah, it's kind of definitely more, yeah, it's definitely more on the, it's definitely one of their more upbeat songs compared to like every, because like um, on that album specifically, it's like definitely one of their more fast-paced songs. Yeah, it's one of their more fast-paced songs. It's definitely one of the, it's definitely one of their more fast-paced songs, and it's so funny, right? That it's funny, but it's also kind of fitting, I guess. Yeah, that they end that album off. They end that album off with one of the most slowest songs I've heard. Actually, no, that's a lie. I've heard a very very slow song that it doesn't even compare. But but still, it ends with a very very slow song. That's one of the slowest songs that I've listened to, and that being something in the way. You know what I'm talking? Something in the way. Yeah, that song I actually do know the words of for like the first verse at least. um, yeah, like that. The string quartet version is genuinely lovely. The bluegrass one, the bluegrass one is fun too, but just for the novelty, not my usual style. Oh, bluegrass. um, I don't really listen to bluegrass, but I know there's like one specific metal bluegrass song that I do enjoy. I think it's by oh gosh, what's the name of that artist? Johnny Five or something like that. Like Johnny Five or something like that. It's like I don't even remember what the name of the song is called, but it's like he wrote like a bluegrass song of like a metal song and it was like really good. If it's if you try and look it up, if it's not a guy with like corpse paint, like black and white face paint, then it's not that one. But I forget what it's called. Um um I always get Nirvana's song Lithium stuck in my head when I fill my pill organizer. That or the Evanescence song also called Lithium. Hmm. Lithium. Hmm. Hmm. Lithium. I'm trying to remember how that song goes. The the Nirvana song, not really the Evanescence song. I was never really that into Evanescence. I didn't know of it, but I was never really that into it. um, um, for the longest time, I didn't know Dave Grohl was Nirvana's drummer because growing up, MTV was always playing Foo Fighters and Nirvana. Ah, Foo Fighters. I've listened to like only a handful of songs by Foo Fighters, and it's been so long. It's been so long since I've listened to a song by Foo Fighters. It's been a very long time. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a very long time. um, um, yeah. Um, what was I going on about though? Oh yeah. One very quick fun fact though. one very quick fun fact though about Nirvana's song "Something in the Way." Um, one quick fun fact though. It turns out Kurt Cobain, when he came up with that song, um, apparently the producer for that song, or the producer for that album, I guess, um, when Kurt Cobain started singing that song, he started singing it while on the couch in the studio, and he said that he was singing it so low he had to literally turn up the volume and the gain on everything to actually pick up what he was even saying. The oh, Nirvana. Oh, Johnny Cash's cover of "Hurt." The song "Hurt" is a cover. The song. Wait. This. Wait a second. This. The song. The song. "Hurt" is a cover. What? This. Actually, who sings the original then? Who sings the original then? Um. Gosh. Gosh. It's like finding out. It's like finding out. It's like finding out that House of a Thousand Suns, or House of a Thousand Suns. Wait, is no House of the Rising Sun. House of the Rising Sun is a cover. It's like finding out House of the Rising Sun is a cover, and that the original is like from 1915 or something like that. The Nirvana one doesn't actually say the word lithium in the song. It does have "I'm So Happy" a lot, if that jogs your memory. Hmm. Oh right, yeah. Now I know. And it's that song. It's that song that goes, I'm so ugly. That's okay, 'cause so are you. And I'm not scared. Grab my candles in my days, 'cause I found. And it's like it's that song, isn't it? The one that goes, I killed you, I'm not gonna cry. I loved you, I'm not gonna cry. I miss you, I'm not gonna cry. Something like that. Something like that, I think. What if it's not? What if it's not? I'm just making myself look like a buffoon. um, Hurt was originally performed by Nine Inch Nails, believe it or not. Really? Nine Inch Nails? Really? That's so crazy. I actually was into Nine Inch Nails for like a brief period. When I was kind of like, yeah, I was kind of into Nine Inch Nails for like a brief period. And then I kind of just, um, then I kind of just, I guess, stopped listening to them because I don't remember why, yeah, but I just kind of stopped. Um, 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 you said bluegrass and metal and Johnny something. That's what I thought you meant. I thought it was Nine Inch Nails originally. No, it's not Johnny Cash. It's like some other Johnny. It's like some other Johnny. But oh, I'm I know how to find him. I know how to find him. I just don't know what his name is off the top of my head. I might actually post it in the Discord after this stream. I might actually post it in the Discord if I can find it. If I don't, just know I couldn't find it. Um it's crazy because the song sounds so personal to Cash. Yeah, that's the reason why I genuinely, and I'm pretty sure many people kind of also thought the same thing. It sounds so like personal and like so like because because Johnny Cash very much sings that song in like a very somber way, you know? Like a very like somber kind of like reminiscent way that you would think it's real, right? You would think that it was like just him going on about like you would think that it was just like him kind of um going on about his life and stuff. But yeah, that's crazy though. That's actually ludicrous that it's a Nine Inch Nails cover. Um um hey. Oh hello, Carming Jaden. Hello, hi. Welcome to the casual birthday stream. We have cake. We have presents that aren't actually real. They're just props. They're for decoration. Um yeah. Um, yeah, we're talking. We've been kind of going on about. We've been kind of going on about music and karaoke and things like that. Yeah. Um gosh, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's the song. Okay, yeah. I tried so hard to like remember what song it was. I tried so hard. I was like, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I was just kind of like going on. I was just kind of like thinking, I'm so happy. And then kind of the melody kind of came out. I was like, oh wait a minute. I'm so happy. Uh, That's okay, cause I am. Yeah, and that's how I found it. Oh god, I just had a very deep memory unlocked. I need to find something later and post it on the Discord. I core memory unlocked. Core memory unlocked. Um, but yeah, I need a drink of water. But yeah, you can just say you can just say Ira, Ira, or Jaden. I prefer Ira, Ira, Ida, Ida. Is it Ira or Ida? Is it Ira or Ida? Ida. Because I can see it being pronounced both ways. But yeah, like Ira, Ida, you know? um, what was I going on about? Hmm, oh yeah, oh yeah, but it's like, yeah, okay, 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 then, Ida, okay, okay, but, what was I going on about? Hmm, hmm, yeah, but in case you couldn't tell, I'm into a lot of music. I'm into an absurd amount of music. So, to the point where I kind of have even thought like, to the point where I kind of have thought, is this too much? Like, do I listen to too much? But then at the same time, it's like I can't deny that I like that music. I can't deny that I like the way that sounds. I can't deny the way that song makes me feel. Yeah, but yeah, but yeah, I like basically all the most of the metal genres I like. Most of the rock genres I do like. I like I do like jazz. Yeah, I like jazz. I do like jazz. I like soul music. I like Motown. I like doo-wop. I even like first one. I like both, by the way. There's not too much music. Yeah. um but yeah, I like hmm I like I like folk music. I like a little bit of everything. I like a little bit of everything. You know, I like a little bit of everything. And it's kind, and I also I like a little bit. I like a little bit of electronic music too, like breakcore and that kind of thing. like actual actual like chaotic breakcore and that kind of thing. You know what I'm do any of you know do any of you DJs know what I'm talking about? You know, like the breakcore that's like the breakcore that's like and it just has kind of it like has like a melody like Ba-dum, 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 da-boom, boom, and then just kind of goes crazy and chaotic. I also really love, I don't know what you would consider it, but I really love also the breakcore that I really, really adore is like is like the breakcore that I really, really adore is like when there was this one mix, there was this one specific YouTube video um that literally it was titled something like like I don't have ADHD actually. I just have OCD. But the video was titled like "Get rid of ADHD in 30 minutes." Breakcore mix. and and it was the most chaotic thing I'd ever listened to. It was literally like there was like very loose there was like a very loose it was like a very loose melody, like a very loose melody, and it was literally like there was so many samples and so many like beat changes and like tempo switches that it legitimately did not stay on something for more than like 3 seconds. It was just constantly changing all the time. It would be like let's remix it. What is that? How do you play this? And it would just literally just be a bunch of random sounds that somehow weirdly worked in my head. Um, I like sewer. I like sewer slap. I don't know much other breakcore artists. I like well, another one that you might have heard of, Frog, because they're also kind of equally as popular as Sewer Slut. Is have you ever heard of Machine Girl? Machine Girl. That's another one, I think, and they're pretty good. I'm pretty. I do like them. I'll admit. A couple songs by them. Oh yeah, I've heard of some of theirs too. Yeah, and another one oh actually, another one that I remember is oh gosh, what is it? Um yeah, 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 you know what I'm talking about with Machine Girl, yeah. But there's another one. It's like oh, Fentanyl. Fentanyl. Have you ever heard of Fentanyl? That's another one. They make pretty good stuff too. They make pretty good stuff too. At least from what I've listened to. I don't know much about them, but I have listened to a couple of their stuff. Fentanyl, yeah. Um, um, Professor isn't picky. No, no, pancake. Yeah. When it comes to music, I'm really not. I'm really not picky at all. Um, I, I'm, I very much will give a music. I very much will give a music genre a chance. And I definitely like wait before deciding if and a majority of the time I do end up liking it. Um, that reminds me of when my friend was literally listening to music that was just power tools. Why doesn't that weirdly sound like I? Why doesn't that weirdly sound like something that I would actually listen to? Like, like especially because right now, I don't know if you were here, Pancakey, but I did mention that right now at this point in time, I'm kind of listening to like a lot more noise core, and it's literally like the name sounds, and it and 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 it's literally like the name sounds, which is literally just like which is literally just noise that's super heavily distorted. Like imagine hearing a power drill super distorted, or imagine hearing like a jackhammer super distorted. Gosh, someone should do that. Someone should unironically do that. Um, by the way, I love your hair on the model and just your whole model. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Ira. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. um, do do you isn't Professor do you see um do you see cresting waves on the white parts? I noticed it yesterday and can't unsee it. Waves, 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 waves. What? Look at the waves go. the wa- the waves in my hair go. Yeah, but isn't Professor just the cutest ball of energy? Um, have you listened to some a genre that you end up disliking? For me, it's dubstep. Ooh, yeah. I'll admit, I'll admit, I kind of don't like dubstep. I'll admit that's like I'll admit I kind of really don't really care for dubstep. I mean, I don't hate it or anything, but I definitely don't go out of my way to listen to it, and I don't really want to listen to it. It's kind of just mainly because the main gripe that I have with dubstep is is the main gripe that I have with dubstep is every single time that I've heard a dubstep song, it's it's mainly just build up and then just the same sound but like in different formats. Just a massive buildup and then just wah da 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 wah da 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 wah da 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 wah da 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 wah. It just keeps on going like that every single time. And yeah. Um there's only so many of those that I can listen to before I get bored. I'm going to be honest. um yeah. Um um I actually heard a song with power I actually heard a song with power tools recently, but they were just in the background. Another thing for me to put in the Discord after the stream, I need to make a list. Oh gosh. I remember one time I heard a song where they used a chainsaw as like a guitar and well no, in place of a guitar. Like they did kind of like that very like it was I think a cover of a song, but the guitar was kind of like replaced by a chainsaw. So so they were doing that song, that's like dun 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 dun, right? But instead, it was a chainsaw, so it was like vum 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 vum. Oh my gosh. Okay. Um. Oh my gosh. Yeah. But in terms of like music that I don't really care too much for, um, dubstep is one. Um, I also, I suppose, hmm. I suppose, hmm, hmm, hmm. I suppose if a song has too much autotune, I guess, also. I suppose if a song has too much autotune, I guess that also kind of throws me off a little bit. Kind of it stops me from enjoying it a little bit. I don't know, it depends. Because, well, or wait, hmm, wait, If the vocals have too much autotune to the point to where it's obnoxious, that's another one. Although genre-wise, See, the thing is, I feel a lot of. The thing is, I can at least acknowledge merits with each genre. Like with country, I know a lot of people don't like country. And don't get me wrong, I'm not really the most avid listener of country either, but there are a few songs that I can kind of listen to here and there for fun, you know? I can kind of listen to them here and there for fun, you know? Like for example, like Waylon Jennings and that kind of thing. Every now and then for fun, you know. Mainly because I discovered them when I played. Um, admittedly, I kind of discovered them when I played um, Grand Theft Auto 5, and I kind of like the sound of them a little bit, and so I kind of listen to them for fun every so often, you know. Like that one song that's like that one song that sounds so silly. It sounds so incredibly silly. That song sounds so incredibly silly. It's the one that goes like Well, I can smoke a cigarette and smoke a cigar too, but when it comes to dip and snuff, I simply flat refuse. that that song sounds so silly, but it's fun. It's a fun one. It's a it's a fun one, but yeah, I'm not the most avid listener of country either, but there's that. So, and then and then and then and then yeah, because I even like because gosh, really, what is this genre of music that I don't like? I like funk, I like reggae, I like technically I like harsh noise and noisecore apparently. Um, I like grindcore and stuff like that. I like this one extreme metal. I like this one extreme. I even like this one extreme um genre of that kind of came out of metal and kind of came out of punk at the same time. That I know it sounds bad. I know it sounds really, really bad, but it's called power violence. It's called power violence, and yeah, on occasion I listen to that too. It's kind of just, yeah, I kind of, gosh, I guess I suppose. Oh no, I can name one. I can name a genre of music that I don't like. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't like. Hear me out. Hear me out on this. I don't really care for funeral doom. Mm-hmm. Um, I like country, but only old country. Modern slash pop country kind of makes me cringe. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm kind of the same. I'm kind of the same way. It's kind of like I kind of really can't get into the new country and that kind of thing. And like again, I'm not the most avid listener of country, but you know, but you know, I can appreciate and have fun with like, well, like with like an old country song, like you know, like an old like 80s 70s country every now and again, not too often though, but yeah. Hello, sorta. I'm finally free from work for now. How's our lovely scientist doing? I'm doing good. House on the beans. How? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We're kind of just at this point. I don't know what we're doing. We're kind of at this point. We're kind of just at this point. We're kind of just talking about music, and then on occasion and then on occasion I kind of sing a couple tidbits. Yeah. And then on occasion I kind of sing a couple tidbits. Um, but yeah. Mm, yeah, yeah. Good that you're doing that. Good that you are doing great in your on your B day. We're just chilling about music. Let's go. Oh, you singing? No, no, no. I've been missing out. No, no. Well. I mean, I I wouldn't say you've been missing out. I mean, you haven't been missing out. I mean, stream is not going to end yet, just yet. You haven't missed out. Or anything. And to be fair, I kind of haven't really sung any song, fully. I kind of haven't really sung any song fully. They kind of just have been like little tidbits and stuff like that. They kind of just have been like little tidbits and stuff like that. You know? Because we've been talking about like. Because we've been kind of talking about like the kind of music that I'm into. And then we mentioned like Nirvana and goth music, like The Cure and stuff like that. And I did kind of sing a couple tidbits of that, like the Cure's Boys Don't Cry, like I would get down on my knees and beg forgiveness, plead with you, but I know that it's too late and there is nothing I can do. That kind of thing. So I try to laugh about it, cover it all up with lies, that kind of thing. yeah, and then and then oh, still need then peak. Thank you. Yeah, and you know, just to kind of give a little bit of a refresher. I also kind of sang this one song that I kind of also sang like this one thing that somebody else kind of was trying to figure out the name of the song by Nirvana, and it was and because somebody mentioned we were talking about Nirvana at one point, and somebody mentioned a song that they were trying to remember, and and I was like, and they mentioned a brief like lyric from it, and I was like, oh, it's that one that's like, I'm so happy. No, I'm so ugly. That's okay, cause so are you. But I'm not scared. it's like, it's like, grab my candles in my things, cause I've, you know, that kind of thing. There was another one, but I can't remember. We've been talking about so much music that I'm now getting kerfuzzled. I'm getting kerfuzzled now. I'm getting kerfuzzled. Um, but, hmm. But yeah. Yeah. I was basically going over just how, oh yeah, you were trying to remember lithium. Yeah. 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 Um, but yeah, we've just been going over a bunch of music that I like and that kind of thing, and I've kind of just been singing random tidbits and stuff. Um, because I'm into a whole plethora of genres. I'm into a whole plethora of genres. Um, um, oh yeah, right. Um, yeah. I forgot. Um, a genre that I don't like, because I think a genre that I don't like, because one of you asked, um, is funeral doom. Yeah, I can't get into funeral doom. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't. I tried to get into funeral doom a lot, and it just never worked out. If you don't know what funeral doom is like a micro genre of doom metal, and it's literally a genre that's so slow, so arduously slow that I just can't. I can't sit there for 30 minutes listening to a song where they only play like two notes every like where they only play like seven notes every minute or something. Like I kid you not, I one time tried to get into this one funeral doom song, and and it was by like one of the it was by like one of the it was by like one of the most like prominent doom metal bands, and it was literally, I kid you not, the song was 30 minutes, and the first 5 minutes were literally just one note every like 20 to 30 seconds. It was literally like bang, pss, bang, pss, and it just kept on going like that. And then if they were feeling extra snazzy, they might go bang, bang, and then they just kept on going like that for 30 minutes. For 30 whole minutes. Actually, no, that's a lie. They finally did pick up the pace a little bit, but it was like 20 minutes in. It was like 20 minutes in. um, yeah, doom metal. Oh, slow and metal sounds like an oxymoron. An oxymoron. I mean, no, I mean slow metal can work, but it's like that's too slow for my liking. That's a little bit too slow. Like, you know, like I actually love doom metal. Doom metal actually, since we're on this topic, my five my five favorite metal genres are or even I could chalk it up to like three, but my five favorite metal genres are doom metal, thrash metal, death metal, um, and death metal. You get what I mean. And technically that one really spooky metal that's called black metal, you know um and and gosh, I'm forgetting one. Hmm. Oh yeah. And um and gosh dang, Kalechi, what's the name of that? I guess classic. I guess classic metal. I guess, but no, wait, I swear that I'm missing one. But for some reason, my brain is just going blank. Gosh, um, the ADHD needs stimulation. Yeah, I understand. Um, do you think it's because of that? I actually do not know why, but yeah, I actually do not know why, but yeah. Gosh, and I like so many. Gosh, and I like so many sludge, and I like so many micro genres as well of all these different metal genres. Like I absolutely adore sludge metal. Have any of you heard sludge metal before? Have any of you heard of the classic sludge metal album, Chipmunks on 16 Speed? That one's a good album. it's, that one's a good album. The second song on that album, the second album on Chipmunks on 16 Speed is so incredibly like, how do I put it? It's like so incredibly like someone in the comment section of that video on YouTube, because the album is on YouTube. Someone made a good analogy, and it was listening to this album feels like getting feels like getting what is it? Feels like that one kind of poisoning that you get when you kind of like, what's that one poisoning that you get when you kind of like the gas poisoning, like if you leave your stove on, that kind of poisoning. Oxy, no, so something poisoning. It feels like you're getting poisoned when you're listening to that album. It's because it's very like trippy, for lack of a better word. It's a, it's like the second song sounds so like muffled and so like dirty. The sound, I mean, and it's like, and the vocals are so like weirdly kind of, they just sound almost liminal. It's weird. It's kind of like all the old paintings on the wall. They do the dance, don't you know? All the rock, all the old paintings, something like that. Yeah, but I'm so bad at genres and subgenres. Music is music. Insert math is math. Mr. Incredible meme. Actually, fun fact, Miku Jess, did you know that did you know that there's math metal? Yes. Did you know that there's mathcore metal, math metal, where it's literally all metal, all pertaining to math? You better believe that I avoid that genre like the plague. You better believe that I avoid that genre at all costs. Oh my gosh. That sounds like that sounds like absolute craziness. That sounds like absolute craziness. Is it just like chipmunks at 16 speed? Yeah, so yeah, so it's like, Alvin and the Chipmunks? Yeah, it's basically at one point in like the 80s, Alvin and the Chipmunks, when they were kind of like struggling to stay relevant, they kind of decided to release kind of like a rock and roll kind of album. And apparently someone bought the album, like the vinyl for it. And he took it home and he played it. But the thing is, he didn't have the because you know how like on a vinyl player you have to play, like depending on the vinyl you have to play it at a certain speed. He only had one that was broken and it only played vinyls at 16 speed. And he put it on, and surprisingly, it was good. Surprisingly, despite it not supposed to be played like that, it worked, and it sounded like sludge metal. and it kind of gained a cult following after. And I actually don't have that album, but I do have an Alvin and the Chipmunks album that I occasionally play at 16 speed. Actually, no, that I play at 16 speed, yeah. I have a ton of vinyls, actually. Maybe one day I was thinking, maybe one day when I finally do a hand cam or something, I'll do a stream where I show all of my vinyls. That's gonna be so awesome. I'm genuinely excited for when that day happens. Carbon monoxide? Oh god, that makes you go insane. Math metal, oh god. Yes, it's a thing. Same with wizard rock. I don't know if you know this, but there's also wizard rock. Where literally it's rock, all centered around Harry Potter. Yeah. Bet you didn't know that one either. I bet 50 cents that you didn't know that one either. Oh gosh. I have 2 math-based metal songs on my computer right now. Oh god. Oh gosh. No. Math-based metal songs. Truth be told, I've never actually listened to math metal, but I know it does exist. I know it is a thing. I know it is very much a thing. I know it is very, very much a thing. I have one kind of sort of like metal, which is so good, but in the funny way. I can only count to 4. Oh, wait a minute. House on the Beans. I think I know what you're talking about. Is it the song that's a parody of that one song by, oh gosh, Drowning Pool? It's like a parody of Drowning Pool, where it's literally like, I can only count to 4, 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 I can only count to 4. Yeah. Yeah, it's that song, yeah. It's like, there's nothing wrong with me. Nothing. Something's got to give. Something's got to give. Something's got to give. No. It's like, I can only count to 4. I can only count to 4. I can only count to 4. Instead of let the bodies hit the floor. Yeah. I've heard that song like one time, like a long time ago, and it just randomly appeared in my head when you said that. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, it is. Gosh. Oh my gosh. But yeah, since we're on this topic, since we're, yeah, actually, this whole stream has been just about music. Oh gosh, this whole stream has been about music. I just realized, and I haven't even offered any of you Deejins cake yet. Here, hang on. Let me just, wait, hang on. I haven't even offered you Deejins cake yet. Here. Here, have this. Here. I have that slice of cake. Have that big slice of cake. That's for you. That's for you. Enjoy it. It's a 4 purple layer cake. It's a 4 purple layer cake. Don't ask how I carved it. I carved it in advance. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, let's go. Purple cake, let's go. I know, right? I know. And not just purple cake. Purple layer cake. Or violet, technically. You could also technically consider it violet, also. Tastes like blueberries, does it? Num num num. Mine tastes like prunes and figs. Yeah. But it's fine. Tastes like purple. Yeah, I guess that's what purple tastes like. I guess that's what purple tastes like. Purple's my favorite flavor. I don't know about you, Dejan. I don't know about you, Dejans, but purple's my favorite flavor. What color's what color's your favorite flavor? Some people like blue. Some people like blue as their favorite flavor. Some people like red. If you're very daring, some people like green as their favorite flavor. Green, 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 green. I'll admit I do like green. Green is a good flavor. I, I, I like the pink glazing on top of donuts. Ooh, the pink glazing on top of donuts. Oh, the pink glazing on top of donuts. Well, like the what is it? The Simpsons donut with sprinkles on top. The pink donut with sprinkles on top. I remember for the longest time when I was like a child. I remember for the longest time I wanted to eat that donut for such a long period of time. For such a long period of time, I wanted to eat that donut, and I just didn't. And I just didn't because I couldn't find it. I couldn't actually find that donut. I couldn't actually find that donut, even though I wanted to so desperately. Yeah. And I'm sad to say, still to this day, I've not had the Simpsons donut. the pink donut with sprinkles on it. But at least I'm sharing a cake with you, Degens. That tastes like purple. Yeah, and apparently tastes like blueberries, some of you say. But yeah. Num 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 num. Oh, hang on. I can... Yeah. Oh gosh. The table sank. Hang on a second. Nom 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 nom. That's some good cake. That's some good purple flavor. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, I just remembered I didn't even sing myself happy birthday. Gosh. I didn't even blow out candles. Gosh. Okay, real quick. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to Sorta. Happy birthday to me. Da 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 dun dun dun. I'm sorry, but yeah. Okay. There we go. We did all the obligatory. There we go. We did all the the birthday cake requirements. I guess. But yeah. Well, I think Gatorade gummy bears and Airheads my favorite is. Well, I think white. I think Gatorade gummy bears and Airheads. My favorite is white. Ooh, the white flavor. And the white flavor. I don't think I've had many white flavored things. I've never had the white Gatorade. And white gummy bears are kind of... I don't remember them really tasting like anything. Ultra shell, ultra chell. If you, I'm sorry to have to say this, ultra chell, but if you could maybe keep your chats in English, that'd be appreciated. It's mainly for like, you know, it's mainly to kind of, you know, it's mainly to kind of just you know, for everybody's sake, so everybody can understand. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, oh, and white, and white cherry, and white cherry ices. I've had a white cherry icy like years ago, so many years ago. I, it's so, you know, it's so strange. I distinctly remember having like white flavored things, but like I don't remember like what it tasted like, or if it tasted like anything to me. Huh? Huh? I'm curious now. He basically just said to have a happy birthday, and also said green. I eat soap. Oh, okay. I'm okay, okay. Okay, okay. Well, thank you, Ultra Shell. Thank you, thank you. I hope you're having a good day. Um, and that's good. That's good. I'll admit I do like the green. I like the green flavor too a lot. and I like the green flavor too a lot. Yeah. Mm, yeah. And you eat soap, you say? What kind of soap? What kind of soap? Um, I'm curious because apparently there are. I'm curious. Only because you know I don't know if I don't know if any of you know what VTuber I'm talking about. I'm not going to name them, but I didn't know at one point a VTuber that ate soap on stream. Like she ate soap on stream. Um, she ate soap on stream, and and yeah, she was fine afterward. She was fine afterward. But yeah, because apparently she had been eating soap for like apparently she ate soap not regularly, but it was very common for her to eat soap. Or not common. She ate soap before, so that's why. But yeah. I remember there was a VTuber that did that. I also remember that this one time I also remember that VTuber also got unfortunately got ulcers um in her mouth because she ate 3 bars of soap and conditioner. And yeah. Yeah. And heck yeah, green is peak color. I agree. I agree. Even though technically in case you couldn't tell, I really like purple. Um I'll admit my favorite color growing up was definitely green. By a lot. Specifically lime green. I adored lime green. I never really liked fluorescent green, but I did like lime green a lot. Yeah. um and also purple. Cause Sword is purple. And Sword is cute. Thank you. Um I had a hospital stay where I couldn't have any solid food or anything red. They had white cherry ices in the cafeteria. They were my best friend. Oh, well, that's nice. That's actually really wholesome. Wait, that's actually really wholesome. That's actually I like that. Yeah, not that you couldn't eat red, but I like that you had white ices in that time. But yeah, I eat breaks. You eat breaks? Like breaks? I eat fractures. I eat fractures. I eat fractures and tears. You know, I don't really eat breaks. I'm more prefer fractures and breaks actually. I thought eating soap was just something moms would threaten you with if you cursed. Never heard anyone do it willingly. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, I mean, that VTuber was for lack of better for lack of better word, she was built different to do that. I'm pretty sure that if I ate bars of soap, I'm pretty sure that if I ate bars of soap, I would like I would I would probably end up in the hospital. I'd probably end up just collapsed. foaming at the mouth like they do in the movies. But yeah. Gosh. Um anyway. Um anyway. I did say that this was going to be a bit of a short stream. I did say that this was going to be a bit of a short stream because I do have I am gonna go celebrate my birthday more after this stream. I am gonna go celebrate my birthday more after this stream. But yeah. Wait, I think I would go straight to the hospital. Yeah, bricks. Wait, is Sorta purple? I thought his hair was a different shade of black. That's why I do the red/white/black hearts at the end of stream. Yeah. Yeah. In fairness, I'm kind of a very, well, in fairness, my hair is a very, very, like, dark purple. It's like a dark violet. It's like a dark violet, yeah. And admittedly, it's kind of only my hair that's purple. Or violet, I guess. Or violet, I guess you could say. But, yeah. I mean, I could understand why you would see it, as, like, a different shade of black. Because it technically is, like, a very, like, it technically is, like, a very, like, dark shade of violet. Yeah. A purple, basically. Yeah. That VTuber was just built different to eat and rank them. Yes, I know who you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, 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 you know who I'm talking about. Yeah. 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 She was built different. Yeah. Yeah. Very, very, very different. There are a lot of things that she did that I could not do. I could not do. There are a lot of things that she did that I could not do. Yeah, but yeah. She's cool though. She's she's great. But what was I going on about? Oh yeah. So yeah. I think I'm going to wrap up stream soon. But before I do that, I think I'm going to wrap up stream soon. But because I did say that I did say that it was going to be a bit of a short stream. But before that, before that, before that, because it's my birthday, I guess I'd be willing to sing one song. Because it's my birthday, I guess I'd be willing to sing one song before I go. Like, actually. Question is though, what? Question is though, what? Question is though, what? Like in drawings where you want black, like in drawings where you want black hair, but for it to still be a different color from the line art. Wait, like in drawings where you want black hair, but for it to still be a different color for the line art. Oh well, I already know I'm colorblind. Just add another to the tally. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Well, yeah. I mean, I didn't know that there was a colorblind for like purple. I knew that there was colorblind. I knew that there was a color blindness for like red and green, because I have a friend who's colorblind for red and green. I have a friend who is colorblind from red and green, and he kind of can't see those colors that well. You know what's kind of ignorant on my part, kind of. You know what's kind of ignorant on my part? and I kind of talked about it with him a little later. Well, I kind of talked about it with him like a while ago. I kind of, because I didn't know, and I asked him. I was like, wait, okay, so you're colorblind, right? Does that mean for greens and reds? Does that mean that they're like inverted? So does that mean that like Santa Claus for you wears a wears a green suit, and does that mean for you the trees have red leaves instead of green? and and yeah, we're good friends. We're good friends, and he was like, no. I just see them in different shades that are not actually it. And I'm like, oh, okay. I wanted to do some stuff for your birthday before the stream and hopefully get your reactions on stream. But I got distracted building a model kit last night. Oh no, that's fine, Miku Jazz. That's totally fine. Yeah. But that's totally fine, Miku Jazz. That's totally fine. Don't worry about it. I understand. But yeah. Okay, well. Well, I, th- I think I'm going to. I think I'm going to call it. I think I'm going to call my birthday stream here. Unless. Well, actually, wait a minute. I did say I would. I did say I would sing a. I did say I would sing one song before I left. I did say I would sing one song before I left, but the question is, what though? Maybe it shouldn't be something too daunting. Maybe, now that I'm actually thinking about it, maybe it shouldn't be something like too imposing and daunting, you know? Like something that's not necessarily too like requires too much like I don't know. Metal. You want me to sing a metal song? A metal song. I don't know if I can do that. Wait, I don't know if I can sing a metal song. Especially because I haven't prepared. Gosh, what are some songs that I actually know all the lyrics of completely? I know, what are songs that I actually know completely? I know the song, the bottom song by New Me. I know that one completely. For no particular reason, by the way. Just it just happens to be a very, very easy and catchy song to remember. I know, because I'm trying to think also, like, what would be a good song to end this stream on? That also is very VTuber-esque, you know? That is very fitting of this stream, of this VTuber stream. Don't wreck your voice if you're doing more stuff later. Yeah, JJK. I ain't crazy to make you do that. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. Actually, actually, I can sing the shortest. I can sing the shortest grindcore song. I can sing the shortest grindcore song slash metal song because it's kind of metal. It's kind of metal in a way. But it's the shortest song and it's actually you know what I could do? I could sing the shortest song in the world. I could sing the shortest song in the world. I could do that. I can do that. I could do that. I could actually unironically do that. I don't know if I would get copyright considering the fact that the song is so short, but I could though. Hang on. Let's go to the since we've all had our cake, let's go to the other room and think about this further. Okay. Okay. Here we are. Here we are. Okay. 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 Okay, 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 okay. Okay. Let me just okay, I got it, I got it, I got it. This is gonna be so dumb. This is going to be so incredibly dumb. Okay. 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 Here we go. Dang. Oh yeah, this by the way, yeah, we're in don't worry about where we are. Don't worry about where we are. Don't worry about where we are. Just know that I turned this into a makeshift karaoke room. Okay? I turned this into a makeshift karaoke room. Wait. Oh, wait a minute. I have 2 audio inputs. Okay, hello? Okay. Okay, that should be better. Okay. 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 That should be better. Okay. Audio output capture. Okay. 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 Are you DJs ready? I'm about to sing the shortest metal song, grindcore / you could technically consider it metal. The shortest song in the world. I don't think any other VTuber has done this, by the way. We are making history right now. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you holding on to your hat? Are you holding on to your seats? Are you ready for this? Okay. Okay, okay. Oh yeah. Okay, here we go. Gosh, I hope this doesn't sound too... Oh gosh. Wait. What? Hello? Hello? Oh, okay, okay. I thought I crashed for a second. We still here. Okay, okay. I legitimately thought I crashed. VTube Studio crashed for a second. The universe doesn't want me to sing the shortest song in the world. Okay, okay. Before anything else happens, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, thank you everybody for coming to my birthday. All right, it's been good. It's been a good time. Oh yeah. Okay. If you want to do an encore, I'll do an encore. Here we go. If you want, I'll do an encore. Here we go. All right, thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Yeah. All right, but yeah. Okay. That was so dumb. But yeah. Incredible voice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. We made history today, my dearest degenerates. We made history. Because I actually don't think any other VTuber has sung this song. Why would they? Why would they? Why would they? Yeah. I genuinely don't know if I'll get copyright for that, actually. I genuinely do not know if I will get copyright for that, because on one hand, it is like an official song, but it's so short, I genuinely don't know if YouTube can register it in that short amount of time if you play it. Shortest song on my computer is Rumple Combo by Alex Storm. It's like 5 seconds. Oh wow, that was even shorter. Yeah, this song is literally 1.3 seconds long. 1.3 seconds long. Yeah. Okay. Okay, be honest with me. Be honest with me. Do you guys actually want me to like? Do you guys actually want me to sing? Um, do you guys actually want me to sing a song, or are you Degens happy with that? Are you Degens happy with that? Yeah. Or are you Degens happy with that? Because I think that was I think that's one way to end. I think that was a banging way. A banging way? No, that's not. I think that was quite a. I think that was quite an explosive way to end this stream. Up to you, sorta. I'd like to hear it. Happy birthday, sorta. Happy birthday, sorta. Thanks for the stream, and have a lovely rest of your day. Oh, gotta add purple now too. Okay. Bye, Miku Chess. Whatever you want to do, it's your birthday. Okay. Hmm. See, because I'm not going to lie, kind of do want to, but I'm nervous. Or how about this? 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 We kind of semi do it. we kind of semi do it. Like, wait. Or actually, no, you know what? I'll oh gosh. Yeah, no, I'm nervous. Okay, well, you know what? We'll do it someday. We'll do it someday. I'm sorry. We'll do it someday. Or how about this? How about this? How about a compromise? How about how about next time? How about next time? Specifically, how about next time? how about next time? Actually, first time on the stream. Happy birthday! Oh gosh. Hi, Abivus, Abivus. Hi, hello, hi. Hi. Welcome to the stream. Although, admittedly, the stream's kind of already ending. I'm sorry. The stream is kind of already ending already. I'm sorry. I kind of was just trying to decide whether or not to do karaoke, like one karaoke song before I leave, because I'm about to go and do I'm about to go and celebrate my birthday, like after stream, yeah. but I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I did, however, sing the shortest song in the world though, just now, 3 times in fact. 3 times in fact. Yeah. You know what? Since you Degens are so understanding, and I adore all of you for it. I think I'm going to wait until another time. I think I'm going to wait until another time. I'm sorry. I think I'm going to wait until another time. I'm too nervous. But don't. I'm too nervous. Plus, it'll give me time to actually figure out what I can and can't sing. Like, in terms of, like, what do I know the full lyrics of, you know? Yeah. But, don't worry. Don't worry. It will happen someday. Anyway. One more time, though. For good measure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Super is over. Alright, anyway, thank you all for coming to my birthday. Thank you all for coming to my birthday. I hope all of you have a fantabulistic, plaptastic day. I hope you had fun. I definitely had fun. I appreciate each and every single one of you, and I hope all of you have a wonderful rest of your day. Yeah. Fantabulistic, plaptastic day. I'm sorry for all of the I'm sorry to all of you that just joined when the stream is ending, but yeah. Bye, have a fun rest of your day. Bye, Frog, bye. Goodbye, Sorta. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful B day. Thank you, thank you, thank you, all of you. Thank you. Yeah, and I will see you. And I will see you all on the next stream, or short, or video, or whatever comes out. Yeah. Anyway, bye everybody. Bye bye. Have a fantabulistic, fantastic day. I'm gonna go celebrate my birthday now, but off stream. Yeah. Bye everybody. Bye bye. Bye bye.